dealt with that. I want to, just switch a bit to something, a character flaw that most of us have. And I think we should not do that. We should not enhance that this year. We should make the devil a liar and let him be so, because he is. Don't lie. I know, honey, trust me, I know. I've told some tales myself, and sometimes it's difficult to get out of them. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be losing sleep over a lie you tell this year. Please don't do that. And if you can come clean, with people that are still around you about something you've told, a tale, whether it was a white lie or a black lie or a brown lie, an orange lie or a red lie, then please, restitution. Seek some sort of restitution, honestly, okay? Don't say you have an ego and then you cannot retract your words. I think you can. Explain why you did it. I'm going to be doing that this year. I already started, so it's not like I don't really like lying. I don't, because I'm a very proud person and I don't like people having to, find out that I messed up. So I'd rather avoid that than having to be laughed at or be made to feel a hypocrite. That's just one of the guidelines to my life. So I'm advising you, please do not lie this year. Try not to. I know there's some lies we have to tell. Okay, I heard someone I respect someone say this, not all lies are bad. And I have to agree. That's a different video, I know, because that's going to be a mind-bending subject, especially as a Christian who wants to make heaven. Not every lie is bad. Some lies you tell to save somebody you love. I was listening to Steve Harvey, and he said sometimes the reason why men lie is because they are afraid of our reactions, and most times it's not the best, so they somehow have to now lie. Okay, so that's it. You're not a kid. Be responsible. Own things. Learn. Just own up to things. Do things. Be honest, and even if you have to lie, let it be for a good cause. That's a different. Yeah, I know. Number 7. Don't let people mess you up. People can be funny. They'll be like, oh, Zoe's like, she's gonna be so nice this year, and then they come taking advantage of it. Honey, don't do that. I'm just saying. If you know me, you know I'm straightforward. I don't like people messing about, especially with me. With things, with people, I don't like it. I don't think it's fair. Do unto others. That's another guideline I live by. Do unto others as you would want to be done to you. Okay? Don't let people mess you up. Don't let people set you up. Don't let people drag you into their mess. Don't settle people's scores and leave yours undone. Mess you up, it varies in different ways, but don't let people embarrass you and then you go home crying. Better sort it out there. Sort it out, please, okay? I tell my niece every time, my nieces and my nephews, I know I might be on a slope, but slippery slope I'm going. If someone bullies you in school, oh, sugar, don't come crying to me. I'm not asking you to be violent. I'm just saying, give them in that same coin so we can apologize together, okay? So that's a different part of don't let people mess you up, but you get what I mean. Even if people try to bully you, straighten them out. Straighten out. Just settle it there and then. Don't go thinking and dreaming and sleeping over something that could have been sorted out once and for all. Okay, honey? No, you're too pretty. You have sleep. You need to sleep. You cannot be dwelling on what the eyes that your classmate or your colleague rolled at you, or the passive aggressiveness he or she showed to you. You call them out. Call it out. Call it out. So you let go of it at the same time as they would. Some people hurt you and then they move on with their lives because they don't hold things, unlike some of us who are emotional. and sensitive and vulnerable and all of that good stuff. So my best advice is you sort it out there. You call them, you check them quickly. Honey, excuse me, I don't think that was a nice thing you did to me. Oh my God, I didn't do that to you. Well, please do not do it again, because I did not feel good when you did it. And I don't think someone else would appreciate it. Okay, you see how I did that? That's a good step. You're welcome. So this is a very American video. I don't know. I just, with the American is coming out, and I don't know. How can you be in the UK and just, I don't know. Oh my God. So yeah. Use your conscience. That is my 8th advice to you. Don't let the world make you stupid. Don't let the world get to you so much that you lose your vulnerability. I think being vulnerable, we need to own it. Some of us as women, some men too. There's nothing wrong in being vulnerable. It just means you're honest with your emotions. I'm not asking you to be a wreck or to be stupid about things, but don't hurt others. Don't let the world. There's a book I read. Oh, I need to get that book again. I don't know. I think my sister's with it. But it talks about how we should not let the world make us tough or make us lose our conscience, lose our juice in us, our kindness, or lose our essence, our values. I know the word, people can just turn on you and make you go cray, cray. But we need to try to hold on to those things that make us, the thing that makes me Zoe, I need to try to hold on to it, because that's what makes you you. You can't just be losing that, because then everyone else is taken. Okay. All right. Number 9, do not disrespect your family. Do not take advantage of people who love you. Nah, don't do that. You're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting your chances in the future. You're hurting yourself. Don't take people for granted this year. Don't take kind people, good people. If you have a relationship, try and make it work. That's my advice, because I think things are dilapidating. Things are deteriorating. So try and work with what you have. I'm not saying you can't break whatever, move on and do something better. But I would advise you to look into that crack or whatever, try and fix it before taking the option out. Okay, it's easy to say, oh, I'm hot, I'm gonna move on. Nah. Well, yeah, Beyonce's not stupid to still be with Jay-Z. I'm just saying, I just had to throw it in. I'm just saying, you know. And it's not just the whole boy-girl relationship. It's also people that have had our backs, not because you hit the jackpot and then you forget those that you knew from high school that had your back. You know, don't do that. You will regret it at some point in that high ladder you're climbing. You will need them when you have no clothes on your back. You will need them. Don't do that. Don't despise them. And finally, I highly recommend that you do not take life for granted. Please do not. Do not take the air you breathe for granted. Do not take the school you go to for granted. Do not take your family for granted. Do not take life for granted. The mercies that you enjoy every morning, that you can bathe yourself. I mean, Bishop Mike says it so well. That you wake up in the morning, don't take it for granted. Bishop Jakes also does that. He says, the air you're breathing, God made it happen, honey, so don't take it for granted. That you're being counted amongst the living daily or whatever, don't take it for granted, honey. Please, make good use of the life you have. Try to impact in people. Don't try to be a nuisance to people. Don't be a displeasure to be around. Take it with all you have. I put on my status somewhere on social media that I'm trying to make the most of life. And that's exactly what I'm advising you to do in 2020. Thank you so much for starting the year with me. I love you and God bless you. Have a lovely year. Mwah! Bye-bye.